Hello, welcome to day 3 of this practice that's working each day on core and balance to make us strong. I think I've tried to get a little bit of a theme in, but sometimes things have gone a bit different as the weeks have gone on. But this week we're working on balance and strength. So if you remember on Monday we did the balancing on one leg, so we're going to develop that a bit more today. We're also going to be spending a bit longer in plank, and then for the strength we're going to then do some more laying on the mat. Yesterday we did a variation of locust when we lift our legs up one at a time. Well, we're going to actually build on that today and see if we can do that 2 at a time. So as always, work at your own pace, your own speed. If you're finding it's too much, then do the modifications and yeah, just do as much as you can. So I'm going to start by standing today, just checking the time. So if we can stand with our feet about 6 inches to a foot apart, you're going to spread your toes. And again, really feel and enjoy the sensation of just wiggling your toes. And then turn your feet out, turn your feet in, re-spread, and just ground down through the whole base, the sole of the foot, and just get that sensation there so you're feeling nice and strong. Then gently tighten your knees, straighten the spine, just gently move the pelvis in alignment with the spine. Let's bring our shoulders up and round. We're going to do this 3 times backwards, so that's 2, and then 3, and then forward, 2, and then 3. Feel nice and settled. So we're going to do our breathing from here today. So always do 3 introductory breaths, however we're doing it, whether we're laying down like this or whether we're standing up. So trying to create more energy today for the middle of the week. So when you're ready, inhale the arms up, take a pause at the top. We're not bringing the palms together, we're just bringing the arms up, palms are facing together, feel the energy, and then we exhale down. That's 1. Then we go again, inhaling up, this time really reach through. See if you can make yourself grow a couple of inches, centimetres, whatever, whether you're old money like me or new money. Reaching through and then exhaling down. And then the last breath, inhale up, filling the whole of the body up with air, lovely oxygen, and then exhaling back down to centre. And just again take a moment here to pause, check in with how you're feeling, how your body's feeling, before we move into our warm-ups. We're going to do some, I can't remember, Adrian calls this something, swinging around, knocking on heaven's door, that's right. So just we're waking up and getting a little twist to the waist, the middle part of the spine, keep it nice and loose from side to side. 1 more each side. And then we're back to centre. So now let's take our side stretch. So take those feet a little bit wider apart, and we're going to go over from the right hand to begin with. So when you're ready, inhale the right arm up. Feel the length, find that stretch, and then slowly, we're just going to hold today. We're not going to do it in rounds here, so we're holding 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're coming over, inhaling and then exhaling to take the arm over to the other side, and we hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then gently back. Finally, just as a quick warm up today, we're going to take the spine forward and back before we move into our sun salutations. I think I'm going to do it this way around today. So when you're ready, inhale those arms up again. Reach through. wiggle the fingers, spread the toes, really aware of how you're feeling in your body. Bending, coming forward, and let's just dangle the spine forward. I'm thinking of this as body awareness because I think I've said to you I've been following with Rhea some of these core and booty workouts and things like that. And what gets me is that how quickly they ask you, we're inhaling up, I'm just going to witter on, to change from one exercise to another. I just don't know what I'm doing. There's no point, now we're going to come down again, for sort of like mindfulness about being in your body. It's all jump, jack, up. I mean, not saying I'm not enjoying it, but it's really, really different from yoga. One more, inhaling up. I'll stop distracting you with my stories now. And then exhaling all the way down. When we're going to come up into the sun salutation. Palms come together and let's keep the flow going. So inhaling up. Exhaling down like yesterday. We're going to add the extra bits in, but this time we're going to do it with our toe up. So we're in a high lunge. So we're going to hold this high lunge here. Push back with that back toe. 1, 2 and 3. And then if you can, bring yourself up, arms either side. We're in Superman pose. If this is too strong, then take that back knee down. And then finally, right hand comes down to the mat, left arm pushes away. So we're doing what we normally do, but we're just bringing that leg up. We're just building the strength. Then you're going to bring the hand down as we bring both legs back down, knees down, and we're going to push back now into plank pose. I'm going to hold it for a bit longer today. I'm going to hold it for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, if it gets too much for any of those, just come back down onto your knees and hold it there. You'll still get some extra strength into the arms. Now rolling forward, Sphinx or Cobra. Tuck your toes under, pushing back into downward dog. Walk through, pushing down. I've got this t-shirt on, I ordered it from Redbubble and I ordered extra large, and even though I think of baggy things, it's ridiculous, it's far too big, but it's the first Yoga Vision one I had done. Right leg comes up, comes forward, we're back in our low lunge this time. Swing that leg in, inhaling up, all the way back up into prayer, ready to start again on the other side. So yes, I have got my sewing machine back out. I'm doing a little wittering today, bear with me, to make a face mask, which is fine. I've made one, but the tension's not right, so my mum gave me some oil, because I think I might need to take this in a bit as well. Anyway, okay, when we're ready, inhaling up, exhaling down, left foot back, this time into our high lunge. Hold it here, 1, 2 and 3. So we're making sure that knee is over the ankle, we're nice and grounded as we then bring the arms out. Love this posture, flying away as we are. Super women, I should have said, well, Supermen, I don't know how many men are watching. And then when you're ready, left hand down, right arm up, look away. Push down with that back left foot, those left toes. Then we're going to come into plank. You can either push your leg back or do as I did last time, come down onto all fours. So we're pushing back into our plank and we're holding. Again, making sure that your shoulders are over your wrists. 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Claw through your fingers if you're feeling that in the wrists. Pushing back, tailbone back. And then we're coming forward, rolling up slowly. Cobra back bend. Tuck toes under. And then walk through. Walking the dog. And then when you're ready, our left leg comes up as we then take the foot forward and then swing in your right leg, Inhaling all the way back up, hands to prayer. Coming back to centre. Now let's just connect here, doing the things that you don't do with a lot of these fast and furious workouts, is just to reconnect with the body. Yoga means union or yoke, and that is joining of the mind and the body together, which is why it's so much different from other forms of exercise classes. I can actually feel my heart beating against my thumbs. And then release. So before we go into our balance, we're going to do pyramid pose today. So I want you to take the feet about two feet apart, that is, and you're going to turn out your right foot. We're going to line up our heels, and then we're going to bring our body back to centre. We're going to feel that spine nice and tall. You're going to inhale. Exhale to turn the body, and then inhale when you're here, and then exhale to come forward. Now we're just going to bring the shoulder blades back so we're opening up through the chest, keeping your gaze forward. And then we're going to come back up. We're just going to do this the once today, and then flip round to centre, keep the flow going. We're going to go the other side, remembering to straighten ourselves forward to begin with. Inhale, exhale to turn. Again, find the chest is coming forward, we're opening up through the shoulders. Inhale, exhale to bring yourself forward. So we're opening up through the chest, opening up through the heart. Obviously feeling it in also that left leg, the left hamstring. And then inhale slowly back up, coming round to centre, and then releasing. Okay, so now our balance. I haven't tried a balance today, so you know some days we're much better than others. So let's try first of all on our right leg. So we're going to stand on the left leg. So you're going to bring your right leg up, keep the gaze forward, inhale, right arm up, and let's just find our focus, our drishti, and see how long we can hold here. Trying to do that now, and I'm balancing, just pushing down with that left foot, reaching up with your right hand. And then we release. We're going to do the same on the other side. So, grounding down, finding that centre line. Then when you're ready, left foot comes out, up, and then I can hear some excited chatter going on downstairs. And then we release back down. Okay, so we're now going to add a twist to this. So let's go again, inhaling up that right leg, inhaling up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your left hand on your right knee, and then we're going to bring this arm up, and if you can, slowly follow your hand around so that you can twist and look over your right shoulder, whilst keeping the connection of the finger on the knee. Don't be afraid just to bring your foot down and recenter. Not one to do after you've had a few lockdown gins. And then bring the arm back and then release down. Now you will feel that in the thighs. It's quite a good, again, a good strengthener for the legs. And then finally we're going to go on the left side. So bringing up, find your focal point to begin with. Find that focus before you bring your left leg up. And then, I can't remember whether we took the arm up or not. Take the arm up, take it across. And then bring the other arm around. I'm taking it round low this time. It means I don't wobble over so much. And we're looking over that left shoulder. Trying to keep the spine tall. Again, as I say, if you find you're wobbling, just come down and come back up. Find your focal point. And then we release the arm. Release both arms and come back down. You'll be amazed how much you feel that in the legs. So again, that's quite a new posture I think I've introduced, but again, if we work on it all week, by Friday we'll be on it. Okay then, so time to, let's have a look at time, yes, time to come back down now onto the mat, where I think we will do, I wanted to do another wide leg stretch, but I think I'm going to do it down on the mat today. So let's take ourselves down, take the legs out in front, give them a little bit of a shake and a bang. Okay, take them nice and wide apart. Spine, as always, pulling up, invisible string. And then when you're ready, let's inhale the arms up. And let's just hold it here for 1, 2, 3. And then slowly, slowly, really slowly, being very mindful of your lower back, your lumbar spine, your lumbar vertebrae. It's where we hold a lot of tension. It's where a lot of people have back problems. So be kind. Just take the body forward. And remember, on the exhale, so we inhale, on the exhale is when you can just gently move and creep yourself a little bit further forward. Okay, let's walk over to our right foot. Now, if you can either hold on your calf, your knee, if you want to have a micro bend, as I always say, is fine if your hamstrings are tight. If you are able to get all the way down to your toes, then you can, or if you're one of those people who can interlink your fingers behind, then do that. But wherever is comfortable for you. So I'm going to go for the ankle today. Inhale, exhale. You're fine. I mean, it's not really early in the morning, but I'm recording this in the morning. As the day goes on, the body, you become more supple and stretched. So actually, if you do this late at night, you'll find that you'll probably be able to get a bit further down. So we're holding here. Head is moving towards the knee on the exhale. And then slowly we go over to the left side, and we do exactly the same again. Take yourself down. On the exhale, softening, moving the head down towards the knee. Focusing on your breath and just focusing on how that body feels when it does soften. One more breath. And then let's slowly come back to centre. Take one, we're not going to hold it here, but just take one final stretch at centre. Slide the hands back up, and you know what we need to do now is to take the spine back as a counter pose. So we're taking the hands in, pushing the chest out. Holding. Not a good idea for me to talk, am I? Neck is back, not good for the throat, so look forward. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Come back in, let's just hug in the knees, so come up onto your sit bones and just hug those knees into the chest. Come back down onto your feet. And then when you're ready, last posture for today, we're going to go back into locust pose. So when you're ready, take yourselves on the mat, nice and flat. Let's start with one leg at a time, with hands either side of our head. You can push down with your elbow here as you lift that right leg. And then release. Inhale the left. And then release. One more each side. Inhale up. Only go as far as you feel you can with this. This is quite a strong posture. If you have any lower back issues, then be very mindful. And then to the left. And then release. Okay, so we're building up to this posture bit by bit. If you want to have a go at doing both legs, then do. If not, just carry on doing one leg at a time. So when you're ready, inhaling the legs up, and we'll bring the head up as well. Now there is an additional part of this where we bring the arms up. I'm keeping the hands here for support. Gaze is forward. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Coming back down. We'll do that one more time, only if you want to. If you're not confident, just do one leg at a time. So when you're ready, we're inhaling. Head comes up, feet come up, gaze is forward. And then slowly down. And yes, we counterpose this with child. Pick a child of your choice, as I'm fond of saying now. So I'm going straight in for the old wide knee child. Head is forward. Frontal part of the brain resting on the mat, third eye chakra. And then because we've actually done quite a lot of work that's focused on the lower part of the spine today, we're going to finish with the old windscreen wiper legs. So come onto your backs, bring your knees up to your chest, roll your spine. And you can really get in sometimes when you're rolling backwards and forwards, just massaging those little bits of the spine that you can get down onto the mat. And then feet come down, arms are about 45 degrees, and we're just going to do this in a nice flow. So to the right, they don't have to touch the floor, back to centre. To left, back to centre. One more each side. And then we're all the way back to centre. Let's finish back where we started, back with our breathing. So you can keep your knees up here if you want, or you can take the legs out flat as we place the right hand on our stomach, left at heart centre. And just take a moment to focus as you're breathing slowly in and out. Full deep yogic breaths. Tune in to how you're feeling, how you want to feel. Just trying to find that moment of stillness calm, and a lot of what we've been doing at the moment is just acceptance. Acceptance of how things are, things that we have no control over. But we can control our breath and to a certain extent our thoughts. So take one more lovely breath. And then bring the palms together, thumbs to the space between the eyebrows. Thanks as always for giving up a little bit of your time to practice with me. I will see you again tomorrow. Namaste.